So I guess today is a big day for trailers. It's the start of the week. It's Monday and we have two really big trailers that dropped today. You will only be seeing one reaction out of me for one of the trailers because today we're going to be reacting to Marvel Studios' Thor Love and Thunder official trailer. Now before we get started, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And check out some of my other videos. Today has been a pretty big day for trailers. Earlier today, the Mission Impossible, forgot what the actual movie's called. Whatever, it's a new Mission Impossible movie. I'm super excited for that one. I didn't do a trailer reaction on this channel because I don't think you guys are interested in those kind of trailer reactions. So we're here for the Marvel one. But I gotta say, the Mission Impossible trailer looked sick. But anyways, I'm going off track. That's not what we're here for today. We're here for the Thor Love and Thunder trailer. Also, I gotta point out, this isn't the first Marvel trailer in the past 2 weeks. Last week, the She-Hulk trailer dropped. And the only reason there's no trailer action on this channel is because I was on vacation when that happened. Yeah, again, going off track. We're here for Thor. Just recently we got the teaser trailer and then just a few weeks passed and now we're here with the official trailer and the movie isn't even that far away. In the last trailer, right at the end, we saw Jane Foster as Thor. That was pretty cool. We saw a bit of Guardians of the Galaxy. That trailer was definitely like a teaser. Just some setups, showed some shots of like the worlds that we're going to be visiting and stuff like that. It didn't really give us much about like the story or where we're heading here. But I'm expecting this trailer to really dive into the story and who's doing what. Christian Bale, I think in the last video, I kind of forgot to talk about him a lot. Christian Bale is in this movie, and I believe he's playing the main villain. So I'm expecting to see him in this trailer.
Kids, get your popcorn now. Let me tell you the story of the space Viking, Thor Odinson. He was no ordinary man. He was a god. After saving planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey.
Dope.
He went from dad bod to god bod. And after all that,
he hit the gym.
He reclaimed his title.
Whoa.
As the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon. Jane?
Oh, that looked weird. But Jane is here.
The old ex-girlfriend.
What's it been like? 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months and 6 days, give or take.
Am I sensing feelings?
I love his new suit. The golden and the blue works so well.
The only ones who gods care about is themselves.
This is him.
So this is my vow.
Whoa.
All gods will die.
That looks like him.
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
This is my first bad guy.
You never forget your first.
You are not like the other gods of kill.
This looks visually stunning. Why are we in black and white?
Let's see who you are and take off your disguise.
Oh, Russell Crowe as Zeus. Ah,
Too hard, damn it!
Sure.
of course.
Eventually. Great.
I have come to the realization that I believe when Chris Hemsworth signed his Marvel Studios contract, there's definitely a clause in his contract where in the movie, a bunch of females just have to just gaze at him and just drop dead because of how gorgeous he is. Because I think they do that in pretty much every single Thor project that he's in. There's always a female just observing him. But he is a god, and it is also Chris Hemsworth, so I understand. It was a lot, and it felt like it flew by real quick. How about whatever, let's just watch it again, like right away, and then we'll talk through this one. Let's discuss some things here. What are we looking at here? First thing that I noticed, it looks like we're going to be visiting a lot of different worlds that have to deal with gods and stuff, and the visuals look great. I'm looking forward to that, to visiting these like crazy different world, like where Zeus is at, where Thor starts the movie with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I've said this in the last show election. I don't think the Guardians are going to be in this movie for long. I think they're just going to be there in the intro. They're going to drop Thor off, and he's going to head on his own adventure, whatever. But there's also like a black and white type of thing going on. Maybe that's like Christian Bale's character, Goro the God Butcher, I believe his name is. So we're just gonna call him that. We're gonna call him the God Butcher. That sounds cooler. So I'm guessing that's where his world's at. I wonder why it's in black and white. Is it just like a visual thing? But let's play it again and see what we're dealing with here.
Kids, get the popcorn now. Let me tell you the story of the space Viking, Thor Odinson. He was no ordinary man.
The space Viking. I like that. I like that.
Invading planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey. Well, he got in shape. He went from dad bod to god bod. And after all that, he reclaimed his title as the one and only
How did she?
Thor.
How did she get? What's going on here?
Jane?
He looks weird here. The green screen behind him looks strange. It's whatever.
The old ex-girlfriend.
What's it been like? 3-4 years?
8 years.
How did this happen, Jane? I'm great for you, but how did this happen?
Sensing feelings?
Well, you're right.
The only ones who gods care about is themselves.
So this is my vow.
It even sounds like him.
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
Woo!
He's just my first bad guy.
You never forget your first.
You are not like the other gods of kill.
This is dope.
You have something worth fighting.
I want to see Christian Bale slay some gods. Do it. Ooh, ha ha ha.
Let's see who you are. I take off your disguise. And flick.
Oh,
You flipped too hard, damn it!
Should we help him? And eventually. Great.
Dope. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of like, well, obviously Ragnarok vibes, because Taika Waititi is back and he's bringing out Ragnarok style here with the colors and the visuals and the music even, but also like Russell Crowe's character. I believe he's playing Zeus, and it looks like they're gonna do. I'm guessing they're gonna do the same thing that they did with the Grand Master, the Grand Wizard. What was Jeff Goldblum's name? I think they're gonna do the same thing. Like Zeus is gonna be like this kind of somewhat of an idiot, the guy that like rules this whole thing, but he's also like a bachelor, has all these females around him, and I really feel like they're gonna do the same thing. Like they could be the same character, Jeff Goldblum and Russell Crowe. That's my early prediction, that these two characters are gonna be very similar in style and just personality and everything. One of the things that I'm really looking forward to is obviously the humor, but the humor also kind of worries me. I hope they don't overdo it. That's my biggest thing. Just don't overdo the humor. Find a good balance here. Even this trailer felt a little weird in like tone and stuff. Like it started off with like this whole Jane relationship kind of jokes, and then at a certain point it took like this really quick shift. I mean, it's a trailer, that's why it took a quick shift into the God Butcher, Christian Bale's character, and he had this like really sinister, cool setup, and then it just switched back into like fun Thor type of thing. So I kind of hope the movie isn't jumping around like that. And also, I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Christian Bale as a Marvel supervillain here. I hope he's like really badass and like kind of scary also. If he is called Gore the God Butcher, I want to see him butcher some gods. And I want to see him kill Russell Crowe's Zeus. I think that's going to happen. I think he's going to show up at that party and he's going to massacre some gods, and I think Russell Crowe's Zeus is gonna get it. Also, what if like, I don't know, what if he kills Jane? How did Jane get her? See, I don't read comics, right? So the biggest thing that I'm wondering here is how they're gonna explain how Jane got Thor's broken hammer. The hammer is clearly broken, it has like cracks on it and stuff. You can see that it's been put back together. How did she get that hammer? How does she have those powers? How long has she had those powers for? Well, she said it was her first bad guy, so it doesn't look like she had those powers for long. But how did it all materialize? I'm looking forward to learning about that. And again, Christian Bale's Goro. I hope they take him seriously. I can definitely see this being a movie where, like, at the end in the third act battle, they take him out in some, like, silly way, like Thor, like, kicks him in the nuts or something in, like, a very deep moment, and it's going to be played off as a joke, and that's how we're going to defeat Goro, by kicking him in the nuts. I could definitely see that being the case, and I really hope it's not, because I kind of like those few seconds in this trailer of that setup. Like, he's like, oh, I'm the god butcher, I gotta kill all the gods. Everything else, it's gonna be like Thor Ragnarok. It's gonna be fun. Thor is gonna be epic. Thor is on his comeback since Endgame and Infinity War. He has worked out, is back in shape. Let's play that one more time. Let's go one more time with this trailer.
Kids, get your popcorn out. Let me tell you the
Also,
story
Korg.
of the space Viking.
I love Korg. Korg is one of the best side character additions in the MCU. He's so funny.
After saving planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey.
Yep, that's when the Guardians dropped him off right there.
He went from dead bod to god bod. And after all that, he reclaimed his title as the one and only Thor.
Oh, is this fight on Earth? I think this fight's happening in Norway, where they set up New Asgard. It looks like, let's take a look here real quick. Look, it looks like they're like New Asgard type of thing. Their New Asgard was attacked, and this is how. And it makes sense why Jane would be there. Jane is on Earth.
Reclaimed his title as the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon.
Jane?
I love his new suit. I said that already, but it looks great on him.
What's it been like 3-4 years?
And she got like kind of his old classic one, gray and black. Well, she got a little red going on in here as well.
Sensing feelings.
Well, you're right.
They both look great. They look great together.
Care about is themselves.
Look at that.
So this is my vow. All gods will die.
I want to see kill gods.
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
He's just my first bad guy.
You never forget your first.
You are not like the other gods of kill. You have something worth fighting for.
You know what? You know what just hit me? Who do you think he's talking to when he says you are not like the other gods that I thought? You think he's talking to Thor? Or he's talking to Jane? Or is he talking to a whole nother god? It's probably either Thor or Jane, but which one is it? Also, this right here. Who could this be? I think this is... I'm gonna take a guess that this could be a misdirect here, because Valkyrie also wears a cape. And could they also be setting up... Well, they kind of started with it, and they didn't really go anywhere really with it. It could still really just be a friendship. But a Thor-Valkyrie relationship, could that be materializing or happening here? I kind of hope not. I think Valkyrie is just... I think they're great at just as friends. And especially if Jane's back in the fold, it would bring kind of new feelings that Thor still clearly has for her. So it would be, they could definitely just go the Jane route. But could this be like a misdirect that, like, could this be Valkyrie in like a third act or something? Where are they fighting? This black and white, this Love and Thunder.
Let's see who you are. I take off your disguise. And flick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flick too hard, damn it!
Should we help him? And eventually, great.
It was always going to be fun. Taika Waititi's behind the camera here. And real Thor Ragnarok vibes with the visuals and just everything. Real Thor Ragnarok vibes here. But I just hope they go further than Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok was really funny. Let's try to push ourselves narratively wise. Let's try to take some things a little more seriously. Not too much, just a little bit more seriously. Like Christian Bale's villain here, because it seems like what they're setting up here is really interesting to me, at least. And Jane Foster. Let's see where this relationship goes. How did Jane get her powers, and how does it all play together into this thing, into this movie? I'm really excited for it. This trailer was definitely better than the first trailer. Let me know down in the comments, what did you think about Thor Love and Thunder official trailer? What are some of your theories? What do you think is going to happen if you read the comics? Do I want you to fill me in on how Jane... No, you know what? I don't want you guys to really fill me in on how Jane got her powers in the comics. Although maybe they might do it differently in the movies. But, just go crazy in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought about the trailer. What do you guys think about the movie? Like, are you guys excited for it? And yeah, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.